Welcome back, ComparEng's, and we're here for another episode of CpEOdcast. Tama ba yon? Or CpEOdcast. And this episode is titled Togas and TOTGAs. And I'm here with
Riza Resulta.
and
Brian Tanteo.
and for today's guest we have Sir
Jamasali.
and Ate.
So hi, I'm Cristen. I'm a fourth year computer engineering student.
Alright.
Ayun. So, bakit nga ba tayo nandito ngayon?
We have to talk about something. About senior year. And of course, Togas and TOTGAs for real.
Parang pinapaalala lang nila, nag-graduate na ako eh.
Uy, pumiyak ka. Hindi ka.
Yun. Ikaw lang yun.
O dahil Togas and TOTGAs tayo, extend. Sa 4 na taon na yun, siguro yung pinaka-memorable mo na year. And bakit yun, yung memorable mo na taon sa
Year.
FEU Tech?
So in my 4 years here in FEU Tech, siguro I think they were all memorable. Pero I think the most memorable one was probably third year. Kasi during my third year was a time na naging SL ako. I became a student leader for 2 orgs. And then nag-thesis ako. And then thankfully mataas din yung grades ko. So I think very eventful year. And then first year was fun kasi nahirapan ako sa calculus. I think
Relate.
ano
Actually,
naman yun universal engineering
Yeah.
experience.
canon event.
You. Ayun.
Speaking of calculus, napapansin ko kayo, nung batch mo, pupunta kayo dito sa iCare. So, sa tingin mo, ano yung mga natulong ng iCare?
Actually, nung first year ako, I was tambay sa iCare. Nalala ko nung time na yun, it was so hard to keep up with the materials. Sa iCare, marami silang mga worksheets.
Oo.
Edi, tambay ako dito lagi. Lagi
May mga
nagpapatour
formula
sa
cards
mga-
pa rin. Ganun.
So, lagi akong nagpapatour sa mga student teachers. So, very useful ang iCare. Ikaw
Ang
ba, sir?
alam ko, yung isang classmate nila is iCare tutor. Sino? Si Yuri.
Si Yuri. Ay, oo.
Yuri.
Si Yuri. Ano siya dito?
There's a drop name.
Sorry.
Shout out to Yuri.
Shout out to Yuri. Kristen Yuri Gloria.
Solid na tropa yun.
Ikaw, sir.
Ako?
Ano
Like-
ba?
Well, tambay ako ng iCare. Yun lang.
Ayun, nakikita ko rin siya sa iCare. So,
Nung time niya, sir, may eye care na ba nun?
Wala.
Wala.
There are so many things that you have right now that we didn't have back then.
wait. So, wala kayong iCare nung mga panahon nyo?
Wala.
Over sa panahon.
Wala.
Naging estudyante in FEU, sir.
1994. Yeah.
19? Oh my God!
Di pa kayo pinapanganak nun.
Actually.
Oh,
Ginagawa pa lang kayo ng parents yun.
Oh,
Hindi pa sila nung parents namin.
sir,
They're practicing making you guys.
insert Jurassic Park music sa
Pero, ayun nga.
Jurassic Park.
ang daming cut nito. Oh my God. Ang daming cut nito.
Okay, during my time, we only have, ERC. Yun lang. That's,
ERC?
At least meron pa nun.
di mo ng ERC?
No, I don't know. ERC.
This is ERC.
Lago!
East Asia, di ba?
iCare is composed of ERC
Oh.
and yung math MRC.
Mm-mm.
And then pinagsama na sila, naging iCare na siya.
ERC is English Resource
Yes,
Center.
English resources.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we had back then.
Most people know it kasi for the maths, diba? Like calculus, ganun. Like may mga worksheet. Pero meron din yung ERC. So yung
Mhm.
ERC sa iCare, what they do is they check your thesis. They also do the English tutoring and stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why makita yung mga board games dyan is to help with, English communication and all that things.
Yeah, but how about the com labs way back then?
Primitive. Stone Age.
Baka mamaya may mga snake na doon.
Tinutok-tok namin yung mga keyboard.
Ano yun? Para saan?
Tablet.
Hindi na, grabe na yung generation gap.
Yeah. Computer sa amin was a 386 CPU. So, you don't even know what that processor is.
No.
Ganon siya kaluma. The numbers hindi nyo alam. Ang alam nyo
Intern.
i5, i7s, yeah.
Yeah.
The numbers na ginagamit namin was 386, 486, DX.
Okay, I know
Yeah.
the X. Yeah.
But DX
Yes.
I mean.
Yeah.
But 486, 386, yeah. You don't know
Yeah.
that. Monitors namin, monochrome green.
Like hacker vibe.
Hacker vibe?
CRT type.
Yeah.
Pa. Yeah.
Doon mo nagsimula yung hacker vibe eh.
Actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Yung
May
the Matrix.
Wala
I
naman.
think hacking is just new.
Iconic Matrix display.
Hacking was easier back then, I think.
So wala namang cybersecurity measures nun, di ba?
Yeah, exactly. Hindi pa uso cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. Sa bagay.
So, yun.
Anyway. Ano pa?
Anyway, let's talk about TOTGA na right now. So, anong mga meron? May sinabi ka kaninang TOTGA, sir. Ano yung mga TOTGA nyo? Siguro way back when college ka, sir, then. And then, ikaw ate ngayon.
TOTGAs ko. Ano ba? Honestly, I don't have much. Kasi honestly, brutal truth. I feel like I did everything I wanted to in college. In terms of like my goals. So, I don't know. Medyo risk taker kasi ako. Like, for example, if an opportunity was handed to me, I would take it. Like, rare ako na tumatanggi ng opportunity. Kaya, natry ko lahat. Pero siguro in hindsight, that means na one of my TOTGAs was I wish na mas lumalabas ako bilang student. So, like, I wasn't able to party.
Yeah.
Hindi ko
Yeah.
naranasan mag-bar. Yung mga ganon. So, yeah. Yun yung TOTGA ko.
You're young.
That's true.
You still get chance to go to bars, but you're not missing anything.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Guys, hindi yung kailangan pumunta sa bar. It's just
Yeah, it's not necessary.
smoke and booze. So,
Ano?
kung gusto yung magkaroon ng secondhand smoke, lung cancer and all that, yeah. Ito kayo sa bar.
EDSA.
Yeah, there's that.
Pwede rin.
Actually, duman ka sa Moraita. Hindi.
Pwede na. Pwede na.
Actually, mas adventurous pag dumaan kayo sa overpass papunta sa Quiapo.
Hoy.
Actually, grabe yung ano doon. Yung obstacle course.
Oh, not just that, the merch.
Ang dami eksena dun, sir. Grabe dun.
Kung ano na eksena yung hindi mo ina-expect makikita mo.
Na yun.
TOTGA ko.
Alam ba TOTGA mo ate? Like, in general.
Got away. I wish I had the 4 in calculus. The one that got away. Right? Ayan, 4 sa calculus. Joke lang. Ano pa ba? I think that's it for me.
Eh, ikaw, sir. Wala siyang maisip eh. Parang lahat.
Honestly, wala talaga. I have no thought ka.
Oh my
Why it's just me. I'm the kind of person that just goes with the flow.
Yeah.
Whatever's handed to me, okay, I'll just deal with
Parang
this.
halos lahat kasi ginagawa niya, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero kaya na-mention niya kanina na parang lahat ginagawa niya kahit umamin nga siya sa crush niya. Oh, so yung crush mo na yun, hindi mo yung TOTGA, sir?
No?
Bakit?
I'm not certain of anybody.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, she's not the one for me. No one is the one for me. Kasi you young people are fantasizing that there's someone for you in this world. Na baka naniniwala kayo na na yung legend si Malakas at sino yun? Yung maganda that was split from the bamboo. So, para ma-complete ka, kailangan mahanap yung partner mo.
Actually.
Diba? That's the legend. But the reality of it is, we were born going out of our mother's
Which is actually a fact. It's a fact.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
okay.
I'm using the word as what it is. Doon tayo duman. Doon tayo lahat duman.
Tama.
So we were born in this world with our mother.
Mhm.
So I wasn't born with anyone tagging along me. Then nahiwalay siya. So I'm now adventuring to find out kung nasan siya. No. So,
Or
ayun.
like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. So, si crush ko, umamin ako,
Okay.
wala. Hindi pinansin. Walang ginawa. So, okay. Move on. Next one.
Oh.
And
Sa grupo ni Sir
reject.
Jam.
The next one, then reject. The next one, then reject. So, yun. At least I'm not gay.
Disclaimer. It's okay to be gay. He's just really...
Babae mga yun ha. Babae mga yun. Just to be sure, babae mga yun. Not a single guy. Not a single guy.
Do you have to
Kasi-
clarify that you're like straight because a lot of people...
Yes, I have to
think
clarify that I'm straight because I'm 48 years old as a teacher and single. 48 ka na, single ka pa rin. Diba dapat may pamilya ka na, may anak, ganun. Diba? People are expected that at some age, dapat may asawa, pamilya ka na. Yeah, that's boomer thinking.
Wow. So,
Sir, di
hindi
ka
ka boomer.
boomer.
I am not. I am legitimately Gen X. To be more specific, subset Xennial.
So he's not that old. He's old, but he's like not that
Oh.
old.
Yes.
Not that
Ano
old.
sir,
masasabi mo doon?
So you're saying, sir, that you are complete the moment you are born?
Yun. Grabe yung...
Grabe yung...
I guess you can sum it that way, yes. I never feel there's lacking. I never feel that I'm incomplete. I never feel na, I need to do this para makumpleto sa buhay. No, it's just, okay, what's next? Bring it on.
But in a sense, I'm kind of the same. Kasi parang like, for me, diba, let's say, a lot of people could say na, okay, marami akong nagawa throughout my life.
Mm-mm.
Pero I don't like chase like the next thing that I want. Like, for example, like, oh, I don't want to chase this award. For example. So like, if it happens, it happens. Parang ganun. Like, you just did your best. I'm sure it's nice to like win or something. Like, for example, it's nice to win in life.
Mm.
Pero minsan, ganun talaga. Like, you just have to do your best. And if a reward of your best is like success.
Oo. That's kind of fulfilling.
Yeah, fulfilling.
Yes. Totally agree. You really have to appreciate the value of doing a good job and be proud of what you did despite being unrecognized for it.
Yeah. Parang, ano ba yun? Like, is that a personal thing?
I mean, it's Tuesday for me.
Yes. Grabe na Tuesday mo.
It's Tuesday for me. It's just another day. Ang dami kong ginagawa kay sa CP department na di nyo lang alam.
Pero what matters naman is ano, diba? Like, you feel fulfilled.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
at the end of the day, masasabi mong, maayos yung ginawa.
Oo.
Yes.
You're satisfied.
Satisfied with what you did.
Definitely.
Kaya, in a way, yun din yung reason siguro na wala kami masyadong TOTGA. Diba?
Oo,
In a way.
kasi 'di ba kapag yung opportunity, okay.
Mm-mm.
And then whatever the result is,
We just
oh,
accept it.
Yeah.
Okay lang naman maging, it's okay to
Oo.
not accept the results. Pero eventually,
but at least you
have to.
tried. At least you tried.
At least you tried.
Kasi ganun din yung sa ano, like for example, I'm really not into hackathon way back then, 'di ba?
Oo.
Sabi mo, sali ka, ganun. Tapos, alam mo ate, ilang araw ko pinag-isipan yun eh. Lalo itong kasama kong dalawa, si Franz tsaka si Mark, di ba? Nag-hackathon na sila. So, it's my first time to join hackathon nung CPA challenge. So, pinag-isipan ko na mabuti yun. Sabi ko, sasali ba ako? Parang, ayoko talaga. Parang, hindi talaga to para sa akin. So, parang, sumali na ako nun, napilit ako nila eh. Tapos, nung nasa competition na, parang binigay ko na lang yung best ko talaga doon.
And
Tapos,
you were good at it.
Yes,
oo.
actually.
Parang naisip ko doon, okay, buti na lang na-try ko pala to.
It's good to just try. Kasi siguro, looking back, kasi right now I'm in my internship. And one of the things I realized was that during my internship, there was a lot of skills that I applied that I only learned because I tried new things. So for example, I was reflecting on it the other day. And inisip ko na, had I only been just a regular student, there's nothing wrong with being a
Yeah.
regular student. Pero if all I did was just stick to the book and not explore new things, then I wouldn't be where I am today. Kasi yung mga
Yeah.
skills
Oo.
ko ngayon, for example, in my work, may mga things doon like, for example, DevOps. So like coding or like hardcore coding or like deploying websites. Those are the stuff that I didn't learn in school.
Mm.
Those are the stuff that I learned by like trying new things,
Oo.
trying hackathons, trying to code on my own. So while I think it's good to really just say yes to the opportunities na
Oo.
you normally wouldn't get. Kasi you could try new things.
Mm-mm.
The more diverse that you know, like the more diverse your knowledge is about different things, I think the more opportunities you may have. I
Yeah.
mean, sticking to the book is okay. Especially if you already know that that's what you want. Pero especially for those who are not sure of where they want to go, being a yes guy is not bad.
Yeah. Doon
I
mo
think-
malalaman
Oo.
kung do you want this,
Oo.
dito ka ba belong?
Oo. It's really where you know na parang, this is my calling or ayoko yan.
Mm.
At least, diba?
Oo.
Kung na-try mo, masasabi mong kung ayaw mo.
Yeah,
diba?
you know what you want.
Yeah,
and
you know what you want and what's most importantly is that you know what you don't want.
Mm-mm.
Diba?
Well, enough of TOTGAs. So, since nasa CPE lab room tayo, so marami akong nakikitang mga thesis here. So, I think I have more interest in like thesis stuff. So, I just want to ask question to Sir Jam, since he's handling methods of research right now. So, ano ba yung nilook forward mo sa mga thesis title nila? Na parang, kailangan, pag nakita ko to, approve ko na agad to.
It's more of a gut feeling because I've been doing this for several years already. So when I see something that's innovative, that's where I jump into. So ayun, kasi ang dami na kasi may AI, ang dami na may sensors, ang dami na may microcontroller, and then I'm looking for that something that's very unique, something innovative. So it's hard to describe, pero I'll just know it when I see it. So ayan. Sometimes it's just the simple things na hindi ko naisip na gamitin ito for this purpose. That's innovation for you. So ayun.
When it comes sa format ng papers, are you like strict when it comes sa...
Unfortunately, yes. Strict ako pagdating sa format ng paper because kailangan sundin yung institutional prescribed format. So, ayun.
Sa about ikaw, ate, nung methods of research mo, nag-revise ka ba nun? Or like, nung nag-pass ka, yun na yun talaga?
You know what's funny? Nung research of methods namin and hanggang thesis, he was my thesis panel. So, lagi niyo kaming ginigisa. So, ayun. Anyway, siguro when it comes to research or thesis in general, I think there's 3 things to think of. First is your time. If a thesis is realistically due in 1 semester. Kasi most of the time, diba, thesis prototype making is only like 1 sem. So you should see na kaya niyo siya in 1 sem. Second, social relevance. Dapat may relevance siya sa real-world applications. Kasi as a part of the computer engineering requirements, lagi nilang hinihingi yung SDGs,
Yeah.
which is the Sustainable Development Goals. So, dapat aligned ang thesis niyo. And then third, dapat unique yung technology niyo. So, nowadays kasi for thesis, it's a bit more advanced these days. For example, yung trend ngayon is AI and machine learning. So, dapat may pagka-relevance. Parang, sometimes Arduino's like not enough. So,
Yeah.
like,
Kailangan may combination.
yeah. So, like a simple ultrasonic sensor can't be used for your thesis nowadays because it's considered a bit simple.
Mm-mm.
So, I think those are the 3 factors para to be considered for your thesis. Nung time namin, na-automatic disprove yung dalawa nito eh. Kasi, in our case naman, it was too ambitious, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung dalawang topics namin. So, dapat realistic na kaya niyo siyang gawin. Scope out your thesis groupmates' capabilities and your time.
Yung groups mo ba ng methods of research mo, yun din yung group mo ng thesis 1 and thesis 2 mo?
Yes. So, bale, yung groupmates ko, we were together from technopreneurship all the way to
okay.
thesis 2. And our research topic went from technopreneurship all the way to thesis 2.
Okay, so it's a
So,
good thing.
Yes, it was a good thing that we already thought of a good topic as early as then because we were really able to develop and research it now very early on. So when it came to thesis 1, which is when we had to start writing
Ah.
our introduction, our background of the study, meron na kami.
Mm.
So really all we had to focus on was we were already starting with the prototype.
Mm-mm.
Kahit
Hardware
thesis
stuff.
1 pa lang.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So we were, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, we were doing the AI part na.
But
thesis 1.
nag-revise ba kayo nun nung like thesis 1?
Yes, of course. We had a lot of revisions.
A lot of
Especially,
revisions.
parang what we did was we had the big idea and then as time went on, we realized na
Masyadong malaki.
it was too big. So we had to cut out some stuff and like
Okay.
narrow down the scope.
Okay, pero suggestion yun ng mga panels or
It was something that we realized and then parang we had to ask our panel, Sir, I think this is just not possible. Yeah, that's not possible. You have to
Mhm.
exclude it. Diba? We would ask Sir Jam then, Sir, would it be okay if we remove this? Okay, hindi siya realistic. So we have to remove it.
okay.
Yeah, ganun talaga. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's really like
in
that.
the process of designing something, so along the way, may makita kang,
Hindi possible.
hindi pala necessary ito. Pwedeng wala na pala. Ay, kaya pala natin mas malakas pa na processor. Hindi ito. So, ayun.
It's
So,
okay.
ganun talaga yung process of system development.
Tsaka mas maganda na may stable functionality muna yung system
Yes.
na like may foundation talaga siya
Yes.
before adding more features.
Yes.
Kasi parang dun na yung base ng system mo na dun siya magdedepende. Hindi yung like ang dami mong features pero none of all those features are stable. So it's really not parang hindi rin siya useful.
Yeah. So for example, yung thesis namin, we just had main 2 working components, which is our AI and then our sensor. And ang mahalaga was that it was consistent,
Mm.
Okay.
considering the time. Diba?
Mhm.
AI and sensor.
Yeah.
So, ilang months yung ginawa yung prototype?
We started making our prototype noong February. We finished in November. Yeah. Yes.
What?
We started ng thesis 1.
Okay.
So, like,
That's
during
good then.
thesis 1 is ginagawa nyo na yung proto nyo?
10 months? Is it 10 months?
10 months. Earlier, basta a bit later pala. Mid-year. Mga April. Gano'n.
Okay.
Yeah. Hindi pala
So,
Feb.
matagal. Oh my God.
Matagal. Pero I think it paid off in the end. Kasi we passed.
Yeah, na-meet mo na lahat ng
Yeah, we
requirements.
passed our thesis.
Okay.
Half the
Ayan. Hanap daw tayo sa kanila. Ayan.
Okay, I think
That's it when it comes to thesis. Kasi parang yung mga students is kinakabahan when it comes to thesis. Kasi 'di ba, it's really hard and then may mga nag-redefense and stuff.
That's all because of you guys.
Oh,
All
my
you.
Hindi na sa mga panelists.
God. Nakakaba sila.
yeah. I mean, most of the time, from my observation,
Uh-huh.
one of the reasons a redefense happens is because they didn't anticipate the things that could go wrong. Diba?
Mhm.
Like, for example, pumalpak yung prototype during the defense. Maybe you have to anticipate those kinds of things. So, for example, it's a
Wala backup
video.
plan,
No,
ganun.
dapat may backup plan kayo lagi. For example, power. Like, your batteries are a problem. So, dapat may spare kayo.
Mm-mm.
Parang ganun.
Yeah, using your common sense goes a long way.
So,
Yeah.
take note of those, guys.
You have to take note of like all of the things that could go wrong. There should be a plan A, plan B, plan C.
Yeah.
Everything.
And ina-advise ko na yung mga students ko na, Sir, ano ba dapat namin i-prepare? Sabi ko, don't prepare for something that you know. Prepare for something that you don't know.
Exactly.
So yun, kasi alam mo na eh. So you know how to answer that. Ano yung hindi nyo alam, yun ang dapat
So you have
nyo.
to overthink.
Yes.
Overthink.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You have to overthink na, feeling ko mangyari to. So, okay, ganito na.
Yeah.
Know your vulnerabilities, your weak points.
Ganun lang naman talaga eh. Kailangan may
Mhm.
overthink lahat para to make it like, hindi naman almost perfect na lang. Ganun.
You have to be prepared for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to think of every scenario na pwede mangyari. What if tanong ito? What if tanong yan? Kasi the moment that you think na, ay, hindi man tatanungin ni sir yan, yari ka na.
Tsaka it's for your own system din. Kasi in the end, if you use it commercially or in real world na, talagang pwede siyang ma-exploit if you don't check those vulnerabilities.
It's like cybersecurity.
Yeah. So, talagang crucial din na...
Dapat walang butas.
Mm-mm.
Diba? Right.
Pero paano yung sa
Cool.
defense, sir? Like, during defense? Mahirap ba? Like,
No, during the defense, that actually depends on how well you made your system and how well you wrote your paper.
kasi kailangan alam mo
Yeah,
yung
may ibang defense na hindi ako nagtatanong because everything that you need to know nandun na sa paper.
Okay.
Malinaw na lahat eh. And then yung system gumagana ng 100% and then na-demonstrate na ng maganda. What's there to ask? The questions that we ask in thesis defense are mostly clarifications.
Okay.
So hindi na kami we're not doing witch hunts na anong resistor value niyan? Kung papalitan natin itong microprocessor with this one. We're done with that. So hindi na kami we used to do that. Not anymore. Those were the days.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, during thesis 1, siguro, if, like, clarification, tapos, yung mga students is oo lang ng oo. And then, when thesis 2 comes, oh my God, dagdag features. So,
Yeah, you brought that to yourselves.
yun ang
You
mahirap.
should just know
Yeah.
the true scope of your thesis and you just stick to what you want.
Yeah, may mga times na ganun talaga all and ng oo, tas kilala ko itong mga batang to, hindi na kaya to, reject yan.
So, parang mas mabuti pa na mag-redefend sa thesis 1 kesa sa thesis 2 eh.
That's
Yeah,
Kasi prototype na yung sa
Mm.
thesis 2.
redefenses happens kung number 1, kung malfunction yung system. Another is kung may kulang talagang hindi ginawa ng mga students. So yan. So if you think of everything's going to go smooth. Tungkol sa kanila.
Wait, no,
Grabe
oh my God. Gusto ko malaman kung paano talaga nangyari sa
Wait lang. Parang parang natahimik na si Brian. Parang kinabahan na siya. Parang,
kasi
tinitake,
na ba?
thesis
Pa lang. Pero nag-enjoy kasi ako marinig yung side niya eh.
Parang nag-note na siya eh.
Advisor namin.
Parang na-take note na niya.
Oo.
Paano mo ba? to?
Tulala na siya.
Advisor pa lang.
Ano?
Hindi na ako maging
Kinabahan tuloy si Brian.
Oo, parang magdadaanan ko ba lahat to?
Na-realize ko na yung mga dapat kong gawin. So, mga hindi dapat.
Sige.
Nandito na lahat sir. Nandito na.
So, mabuti na ginawa natin itong podcast na to.
Yes. Yes.
So, gusto ko lang malaman natin kung ano ba talaga yung journey talaga ng thesis mo.
Journey ng thesis namin, syempre, we had to do a lot of literature search.
Ang hirap nun. Paano kung may range? Ay, ang alam ko may range yung
Yung
sa year eh. Like when it comes sa literature.
yeah, ano ba? Like 5 years lang tayo, no?
Oh my God, ang hirap.
alin?
Like the recent literature, past 10 years.
Yeah. Past recency 5
You
years.
can only do like research of 5 years.
Ah,
Siguro for our thesis journey, honestly, it was kind of rough. Kasi syempre, full system, you have to do everything. You have to code your system, you have to train your machine learning model, you have to test it. I think testing was easy. What's hard was, testing was easy kasi we had,
yung reaction ni sir.
testing was easy because all you really needed to do was just like actually do it. Kasi if you're confident that it's working, you just have to make sure it doesn't like, hindi siya masisira.
Yeah.
So maintenance. The hard part was validating all of our system requirements. So for example, if we had a sensor, how are you sure that your sensor is accurate? So we had to validate that too. So we had to provide like documentation that it's accurate. And like we had to compare it to another device to show that it was
That's what
accurate.
I told you.
Yeah. So we had to do that for everything.
Mm-mm.
For simple sensor, we had to provide proof that it was accurate. And we also had to provide proof that our machine learning model was accurate. So we had to get professionals to double check our data. So you have to consider all the kinds of things that could be asked. So
Yeah.
validation, is it accurate? Is it actually feasible? Have you tried using it in a real life setting? Mga ganun.
Why did you choose this
Kasi,
compared to this?
kasi we don't believe what you say.
Ah, okay.
May temperature sensor kami. Paano mo alam na 28 degrees?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, that's my point. Kasi they could just make it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for the sake
So,
of passing.
yeah.
diba?
Mm-mm.
Patunayan mo sa amin na legit yun, no? Yung
Oo.
values na
Mm-mm.
nakukuha. So you have to have a third party instrument to test yung validity ng data.
So, like,
ayun.
yung proof na to is like nasa paper or you
Yes.
have to
Yeah.
discuss it during...
For me, I provided it in our paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sa
So,
paper.
mas maganda talaga, sir.
And
Mas maganda na nasa paper siya.
Yun din naman sa testing kung
Yeah.
kinakailangan.
During the defense,
Ah.
you get, for example, let's say you have a temperature sensor. Dapat you have a thermometer also during
Okay.
defense. Legit.
Para malaman kung totoo talaga.
Dapat they should have the same exact measurement. Para hindi siya madaya.
Pero like sa thesis to na yan. Since
Sa thesis 2. For thesis 1, they won't really ask it.
Yeah, so
most like,
Yeah.
this one, wala pa
So
namang sa
thesis
point
1
na yun.
is just chapter 1 to chapter 3. So they just want to see how the model looks, diba? So they're not gonna ask like, ano yan? Saan yung temperature sensor mo? I mean, you don't need
It's not,
it yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
wala pa rin.
Wala pang design.
Yeah,
So,
pero
yun.
for thesis 1, it's okay na hindi nyo, like, for example, what you have in thesis 1 doesn't necessarily have to reflect for thesis 2. Pwede pa rin siya mag-iba. Pero syempre,
okay.
the essence of your thesis should still be there.
Ayun. So for our next segment, we want you, Sir Jam, to complete these sentences.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
like an
Quick
icebreaker.
fire round.
You
Quick
sure kayo dyan? I'm ruined by the internet.
Okay lang, sir.
7 ang sagot mo, mama.
6-7.
Okay. Sino una? Okay. Number 1. The career I once thought I wanted was blank.
Interior designer.
Oh, for real? I didn't expect that though.
That was at the top of my head.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Okay. Next. If money wasn't a factor, I would blank.
Buy food for everyone.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Libre tayo.
Okay. May pera ka ngayon, sir? Parang
Libre.
lunch break na tayo. Hindi. Okay, number 3. A skill I wish I learned earlier is blank.
Being a musician.
Okay.
As of
Guitar, piano, etc.
ngayon, sir, anong instruments yung natutunan mo na?
Bongo.
Yung ganon? Yung parang
What is that? Okay.
I'm a bongo.
Wow.
Okay. Number 4. The part of my field that excites me most is blank.
Talking to students.
Really?
Talking, not teaching. Talking.
Okay.
And I share my insights on topics.
Okay. Number 5. The part of my field that worries me most is blank.
Accreditation.
Nice.
That is
Parang-
the pain of my existence for now.
And good thing, kakatapos lang. No, sir. So,
Accreditation.
ay, meron pa. Meron pa. Lee.
It's never ending. It's never ending.
Pero it's for the good of the students
Everyone.
then. Yeah, actually,
It's for
everyone.
the good of everyone. It's never
Okay. Ikaw na sa number 6 and next.
So, something I don't admit often is...
Ako yan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I don't often admit. It's more fun in my head.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, next
Gets.
is I feel most grounded when...
I'm at my battle station.
Yung
Battle
computer
station.
setup niya.
Okay, a fear I don't talk about much is...
A fear I don't talk about much. Having an empty refrigerator.
Next, I think I'm too hard on myself about...
My thinking.
Okay, next. One thing I hope I never lose is...
My sanity.
Research is important because...
Research?
Yeah.
It's the fountain of knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. The most underrated skill in engineering is...
Speaking.
The most overrated skill in engineering is...
Overrated.
Overrated.
Computations.
I realized engineering was for me when...
I did not.
If I could redesign one subject in our curriculum, I would
I would
Redesign.
redesign what?
Which subject?
professional subjects. Professional development. Professional development.
The most dangerous kind of knowledge is
The lack of knowledge.
curiosity dies when
Actually, marami yun eh. Ang dami nun eh.
dangerous kind of knowledge.
Yes.
Next is curiosity dies when
You stop wondering.
talent matters less than
Skill.
collaboration in academics teaches
Teamwork.
the purpose of education should be
To enlighten.
the smartest people I know are
Dead?
Mali.
I mean,
There's Einstein. Isaac
Actually,
Newton.
okay.
okay.
Tama, true naman.
Okay.
There's the smartest people I know. They're dead.
Okay. Next is knowledge becomes powerful when
We use it in blackmail.
Sige. Bagay.
what school doesn't teach but should is
Ano ulit? What?
what school doesn't teach but should is
Common sense. No, to be honest, values. More values.
yeah.
Honor, nobility. That's what we need more.
Okay.
extend, complete the sentence.
Your turn.
Takot naman.
What scares me most about my future career is
Not keeping it.
I'll know I've made it when
My family is happy.
the biggest risk I'm considering right now is
Doing 2 jobs.
Oh.
that's good. If money wasn't a factor, I would blank.
Build many houses for a lot of people who need it.
Damn.
A mistake that changed me was
I was too pride and too ambitious. Proud.
the hardest truth I've accepted is blank.
The world will end one day, and that means every single thing matters.
Ito, a concept that took me forever to understand was
Fractions.
Gets.
never expected that, you know.
I mean,
I still
From you?
don't know fractions.
you know how to add fractions.
No. I get a calculator for that.
Okay, there we go.
It's dumb.
Okay, next. The moment I felt completely lost was
Completely lost
yes.
was when I was very far away from my support system.
Yes.
Yes. So last 3 na to. I doubted my major when
I had my first 0.5 nung midterms.
really?
Yes. Pero like, nabawi ko din.
Okay.
The biggest misconception about engineering student is that's the last question.
The biggest misconception
Conception about engineering student is
lahat sila lalaki. They, that all engineering students are straight men. That's not.
yes, hindi.
You can be a woman in engineering.
Ibang
and you can
lalaki,
go-
hindi lalaki.
Oy.
Ba't yung pagpalo?
You can also be queer and do good.
Yes. It's colorful.
Very colorful in engineering.
And I like it.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to be homophobic.
Inamin niya yun.
Used to be.
Used to naman.
Well, I was ignorant back then.
May
And then-
may self-development.
Yeah. And then, naisip ko, what did they do to me? Wala naman. So why be angry?
Okay.
So, yun. So, ayun.
Yeah, may tanong si Brian.
Pick a number. 1 to 20.
Yeah, okay.
1
Pick
to
a number.
21. Pick a number.
1 to 20 lang?
21.
21.
21? Nasa isip ko, 69 eh.
Well, hanggang 20.
19.
19. Ano muna tayo?
Wala na.
Saan mo na?
It's a bit of,
Is is consciousness separate from the body?
Ginawa ko yan para kay sir.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why
Consciousness is not separate from the body. Consciousness is the mind. That's my opinion.
Well,
Sasabi mo?
Parang mali ang nabasa mo. 19 ang pinili ni. Ano na?
Okay, dahil dyan, isa pang tanong. Are past and future real or just constructs of our mind?
Our past and
Future real.
Or just...
Constructs of our mind.
that is such an odd question to ask. I can say that the past is real, the future is not because hindi pa nangyayari.
Actually.
Or just logically thinking through it.
My point.
Okay, and last question.
Kay Sir Jem.
Pick a number again.
Yeah, choose another number from 1 to 17.
1 to 17. 7.
7.
Nasa limit
Okay
na
yun,
lang.
no?
17.
Is privacy dying and does it still matter?
Huh. Privacy still exists. It's just that some people are just taking it way too much of privacy. Because when we think about privacy, you could still have, I mean, vital information, your name, your age, all of that is public record.
Yeah.
Mahanap yan sa government.
Yeah.
So it's kind of not so private anymore.
Mm-mm.
So is it dying?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Because depende rin naman kasi kung ano yung sinishare mo.
Mm.
It's not like may nakatutok sa akin ng webcam 24/7, no? So,
It really depends on the person.
yeah.
So for
Wait lang. Tatanong kay kay
Ayan.
sir. Sir, what's the meaning of life to you? Does it even have a meaning?
Grabe.
Since, because
very personal.
Sim, sir.
Yeah. The meaning of life. is dash. Is a dash.
Dash.
Dash?
Okay.
Like,
Love it.
Dash.
As in,
Kasi when you die, isusulat doon yung year that you were born and the year that you died. And in between that is the dash.
dash.
Gets.
Would you like your life to be defined by a dash?
To go on a book called The Greatest Quotes of All Time.
Yeah.
Just showing that out there.
So to answer your question, what's the meaning of life? I really don't know. I mean, what's the dash for? But more importantly, what is your purpose? What's your reason for living?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't ponder the question, what is life? I ponder more the question, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Kailangan.
Okay.
What am I doing here? Why am I doing this? Why don't I just kill myself? Hindi ako suicidal.
Yes.
What do I have to live for? Wala man akong family. Not that I regret it. I don't regret it. Wala akong family. I'm family being wife and child. No, I'm single. So yun. So what do I have to live for? I mean, I'm contented.
Mm-hmm.
I could just end it now, but I'm still going because, well, I'm still going with the flow.
Right.
Same lang.
So you talk about purpose, di ba? So you think purpose change over time or you have only one purpose in life?
No, that's a thing. I don't know what my purpose is.
You just go with the flow. Go
Yeah,
with the
I don't know
flow.
what my purpose is. Am I here to be your teacher? I don't know. Baka yung
Yes.
purpose ko in life tapos na several years back. I'm an NPC in this simulation of a life that we have.
Ayaw mo maging main character?
Nah.
You're good?
I mean,
You're good.
I'm good as background character number 11. Yeah, yun yung cosplay ko eh. Background character number 11. Basta hindi ako yung mababanggan yung truck kun.
Hindi ka maisikay.
Hindi ako maisikay. Yeah, okay na ako dun sa background character. So, ayun.
extend.
Okay.
Extend, this is for you. Pick a number.
Number 10 for Cristen.
Would you still live the same life if you had to repeat it eternally?
Would I repeat this over and over again?
Yes. Your current life.
Probably not. Once I'm done with this life, I want to try something new for the next one.
Like, maging ibon, ganun.
Yeah, gusto ko maging ibon, maging pusa, maging bato sa river. Ano yun?
May nagpaparamdam na sa atin. Para, tama na to sa personal
Take
questions.
me.
Okay. Okay, another number. From 1 to 21.
1 to 21, 21.
21. Should we break the law if it prevents harm to others?
Oh! Makukulong ba ako kung sinagot ko to? Hindi naman.
Parang kinakalibutan na ako. Parang
It's
may
opinion.
nagpaparamdam na ba?
Okay. Would I break the law? Yes. Ano ulit yung tanong?
If it prevents harm to others.
Yes, I would.
Okay. And
Why?
why daw?
Anong law yun?
I value peace and the well-being of people more than the
Yeah.
law.
Actually.
That's fine.
Kasi law is just,
Pwede naman akong umalis sa presinto after 10 years. So
if it prevents harm to others,
Yeah.
then it's better.
Yeah.
Than, you know.
then I'm fine. Okay lang naman ako sa presinto. Just give me
Yeah.
a bed and food. And that's
And
It's free living.
yeah, it's free life,
Kaso hindi dito sa Pilipinas.
Yun lang. That's fine.
Actually, let's move on the next segment. So I wanna talk about being a student leader and something organization stuff. Because, syempre, diba, it's kind of draining. So, how's your experience as a student leader? Since diba, third year ka nun,
Mm-mm.
nilagay mo talaga lahat nung third year ka eh.
For context, I'm no longer a student leader now. I'm just a regular student now. Pero last year and for the past 3 years in college, I was a student leader. And by student leader, I mean I was an officer in the student organizations here in FEU Tech. So,
And the national organization.
the National Organization for Computer Engineering. Siguro, ano ulit yung tanong?
Yung experience.
Experience, in general. Syempre, we can't ignore the fact that it's stressful.
Mhm.
Kasi syempre, you have to balance your people, you have to balance your officers, you have to balance what's the term? The governing body over you, the people managing you, so for your higher ups. So
yeah.
Administration.
This for
yeah, you have to manage the people over you, your advisors, the school.
you have to consider them.
Yeah, you have to consider them. You also have to consider every single thing, your time, all of your ACADS, your self-time, kung may jowa ka, yung jowa mo,
Social life.
social life, your friends. There's a lot of things that you need to learn how to do as a student leader if you want to keep it all. You have to really sacrifice time to make time for every single aspect of your life. So for example, if you want to have a jowa while being a student leader, while being a dean's lister, that means you have to sacrifice something. In my case, I chose to sacrifice my sleep. For some people, baka may iba silang sinasacrifice. So I think student leaders is all about
Actually, sobrang
sacrificing.
mahirap siya. To the point na parang gusto ko na lang mag-nature trip. Oo, legit. Parang last year, gusto ko na mag-nature stuff. Kasi parang nawala yung social life ko talaga eh. Parang, pero ngayon, binavalue ko naman. So,
Yeah. So what
Parang
really
ini-enjoy
matters is you have to know what to keep. So in this case, if being with your friends keeps you sane, edi dapat samahan mo yung mga kaibigan.
samahan mo mga kaibigan.
So it's just knowing na paano ka magko-cope kung may problem, paano mo siya sa-solve, and tackling things early para hindi mo na-problemahin later. And of course, always prioritize your ACADS first. For me,
Pero, paano mo hinahandle yung mga officers mo way back then? Kasi since may officers ka here at may officers ka outside.
Kaya naman yung officers ko.
Yeah, oo
kaya
nga
Kaya na naman sabihin kung kamustang maging treat. So, how to handle people. You have to know each person's capabilities. You know, if, dapat, for example, I know when to tap Brian kasi mabilis siyang
Yes.
mag-reply.
Oo.
Pero if I know someone's like has quality work pero hindi siya mabilis mag-reply, I'll contact them like 2 weeks before I need something from them.
Oo.
So you just have to really know your people, like know their
Mhm.
capabilities. And also, wag kang mahiya.
Mm-mm. Actually, ito si Sir Jam, sobrang bilis magpirma. Like, even midnight, kapag sir, papirma. Wait, nasa game pa ako. Oh. Wait, nasa game pa ako. Tapos, send niya agad.
Yes.
Ganun siya kabilis.
Storbo ka minsan.
Oo, ganun. Feeling ko nga naiirita na siya sa akin. Naiirita ka na ba, sir?
No.
Okay lang yan, wala na ako next year.
Next year.
Wala na, hindi na.
Ayun. I think despite the fact na mahirap siya, there's a lot of benefits. I really suggest just doing and joining your organization even as a member kasi you get not just a lot of connections, but you really just learn things that you
Oo.
normally wouldn't. Ma-expose ka talaga sa outside.
Pero ano
Of
yung
school.
skills talaga na nakuha mo sa pagiging student leader?
For me, discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah. Kasi normally, for example, after school, I would just play games.
Ah.
So, because of my org, parang I really knew how to balance my time and like, okay, dapat sa ganito, I'm already doing this. Stuff like that. Ano pa ba? One of the things I learned is I also learned how to talk to people higher than me.
Okay.
I think that's a very relevant skill, especially sa work. Kasi,
Ako nakakakaba yun
Mm-mm.
Fear ko talaga yun dati. Like, kung paano ko kakausapin yung mga higher ups.
and what you mean by higher ups is, for example, your teacher or like your
Yes.
advisor or like the people who are signing documents for you. So dapat you know how to deal with them
Mm-mm.
and you know how to talk to them. Kasi when it comes to your work na, you will also be doing the same thing.
Ikaw naman, Sir Jam, as our org advisor, anong masasabi mo sa mga student leader mo ngayon sa CPO?
Well, I'm surprised that CpEO officers are active.
Not all.
Kasi I've seen the darkest times where CPO has been. There was a time na nagpa-General Assembly, 2 lang umaten at ECE students pa yung mga yun. That was way before your time. That was the darkest time of CpEO. Hindi pa siya CPO back then. So, my point is, as long as gumagana yung org, there's still activities, gumagana lahat, I'm surprised it's still working this way. So, yeah, I'm glad yung legacy of being actively involved in institutional events, organizational events are still alive and kicking.
Yay! So good job to the officers of this year. Wow!
Congrats to all.
Anong tanong?
Extend, ito lang tanong ko. Sabi mo sinasakripisyo mo tulog mo. Paano mo nagagawa yan? Kasi nagpapagawa ka sa akin 2:00 ng madaling araw eh. Tapos papasok ka ng kinabukasan ng aga. Paano mo nagagawa yun?
One time, I messaged Brian at 2 a.m. kasi may pinapagawa akong document. Tapos pumasok ako ng 6 a.m. Yung ginagawa ko, pag weekend, di niya na ako ma-reach. Andun yung bawi. Like, I'll just be asleep the whole day.
You're dead to the world.
Dead to the world. Kung may chat kayo, mga pa. Hindi, like, I'm gone. Like, naka-off, low bat phone ko. Ayun. So, you should know na parang, okay, pupuyat ako ngayon, tas babawi sa weekend. Dapat kasi you have to make sacrifices pero just wag mo ubusin sarili mo. Like,
Okay.
you should know to take care of your health then. Kasi how will you do your stuff or how will you
Tama.
do the things you want to do kung wala ka na? So, ayun,
Pero
rest pa din.
mahirap kasi, like, lalong-lalo na kapag ikaw yung event head.
Mm-mm.
Kapag walang gagawa sa ganito, syempre gagawin mo na. Kapag walang gagawa sa ganito,
Mm-mm.
gagawin mo to. Even though wala na sa scope yun ng trabaho mo.
I think it's inevitable that you have to pick things up talaga. Pero, I think you just really need to know how to manage yourself. Siyempre, yung ginagawa ko na lang, okay, I picked up so much work this week. Next week, I will sleep. Dapat, alam mo talagang i-manage. Like, especially kung alam mong wala kayong masyadong ginagawa na week,
Oo.
that happens, you rest during that time. Know how to separate your
It's
work
okay to
life.
rest.
Yeah, it's okay to rest. No problem.
And I'd like to add, no, being student leaders, syempre, kulang-kulang na kayo sa tulog. Actually, kahit hindi student leaders, no, I'd like everyone, students, student leaders, if there's something going on with you, hindi mo kayang pumasok, ayaw mo pumasok, hindi mo kayang mag-exam, ayaw mo mag-exam, approach your teacher, talk to them, and tell them what's happening. Because na-experience ko yung one time there was a student, we were going to have summative assessment, and then yung student approach ako, sir, hindi mo na ako mag-exam ngayon. Tataka ako, bakit? Nandito ka naman. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, wala raw siya sa right frame of mind. Okay, sige. So, let's take it easy for now. Then sabihin mo na sa akin, kailan mo gusto mag-take ng exam. So, yun. So, and then eventually I found out that she has depression. So, maybe that was weighing down on her during that time. So, ayun. So, guys, no, if something's on, di na kaya, go ask for a break.
Okay lang naman eh.
Okay lang naman.
Kailangan.
Oo. Nakaka-drain kasi, like, for real honestly speaking, nakaka-drain siya. Kasi kapag may event, parang domino effect na yung problems Like, sunod-sunod na yan hanggang sa matapos yung event.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Hindi
Pero
mo
things-
na-expect every second, every minute yung problems.
Pero isipin mo na lang na at least once it's done, once
Oo.
it's done, not all of
It's
it.
fulfilling.
It's fulfilling. And you did what you could. Isipin mo na lang na for the next few years, you can
Oo.
rest and focus on different things.
Saka parang maalala ka nila, ay, ginawa to ni ate, diba?
Obviously.
Parang,
Yeah.
It's kind of
So, do what
fulfilling.
you can now, and then eventually, once you have time, you rest. Yeah. Yun lang
take
talaga.
a risk.
For example, ngayon, nagpapahinga na lang.
Pahinga na lang siya. Parang, parang nung unang term ko, di ba yung nag-start ng term ko, parang sabi ko, ang tagal ko mag-resign. Yun ang naisip ko. Kasi
Mag-resign.
parang ang sunod-sunod na yung problema. So, sabi ko, buti na lang. Halfway.
Unti na lang.
Oo.
Mabilis lang yan. Legit.
Okay.
Unti na lang ASR na.
So,
Last question na lang para kay Extend. Kasi di ba naging kagrupo kita sa Techno?
Ay, oo.
And then, etong question na to, alam na to ni Franz.
Okay.
Tapos, may lalaki, di ba?
ano?
Natandaan mo? Sa FTIC.
Hindi ko
So, ito yung
maalala.
question. Hindi mo maalala?
Oo.
Kami naalala namin. Ito yung tanong. What is love?
Huh?
For you, what is love?
Oh, ang cute.
What is love? For me?
Yes.
Love is not ever burning. Hindi siya fire na laging gumaganon. I think love is just like parang like something that's just always there na parang it's comfortable. Pero minsan it's okay if it's not comfortable. Pero love is persistent, I think. Like okay lang na kung minsan nawawala-wala siya. Pero what matters is that it means something to you. And it's something that you value. So for example, I love my friends, I love my family. Mga ganon. So dapat parang they're really the things that keeps you going and keeps you happy. So I think, yun, love is a fuel for happiness.
Okay. So, gusto ko lang itanong ate. So, since senior year yung OJT. So, ano yung mga na-experience mo sa OJT mo? Like, way back nung naghahanap ka ng company and stuff. Kasi gusto ko talaga malaman
Okay. One of the biggest issues when you're starting with your OJT is you need to start looking for it early. For me, habang gumagawa kami ng prototype, I was already applying for my OJT.
Oh, so
Kasi,
pwede pala
yes.
yun.
Kasi it takes forever to get an interview, to
Mm-mm.
go through the application process because you're going through multiple stages. For example, in a company, you have your human resources. Human resources are the people who interview you. So, let's say, one time, I interviewed with human resources. And then they forwarded me to the team lead. And then I had to interview with the highest position in the company. So there's like multiple stages. And that can take you like, a few months? So really, the best advice I can give for your OJT is apply as early as you can. Like legit, no joke. Huwag niyo siyang i-rush. Kasi if you rush, baka mamaya by the time your term starts, you don't have one. and then you have to like intern like
That happens.
in the school.
Oh.
It's not a bad thing. It actually happens. Like most of the people I know experience that because they
school.
rushed their OJT. They had to intern in like an internship with no pay. If you can get an internship with pay, good for you, diba? That's the dream.
That's satisfying.
Yeah, so I think the best thing, all of the people I know who have internships with pay, started applying really early. And apply to as many as you can.
Okay.
So I think you should prioritize getting a company that you're satisfied with. Okay lang mag-startup. Okay lang mag-big company. Okay lang din naman mag-unpaid as long as you know that you're learning. Marami kang matututunan. For example, pag unpaid or like startup, maraming trabaho ibibigay sa'yo. If you think that's good for you and you want to learn a lot, go for that. Parang ganon. Ano pa ba? For internships, during my internship right now, I actually just started nung January. So, I learned how to talk to different, like, I talked to the general manager, like the CEO. That was very
For
intimidating, yeah. So, you get to talk with a lot of people you normally wouldn't talk to, like very high up. So, you really have to learn how to talk to them. So, you also learn a lot of skills you wouldn't normally learn here. So, absorb as much as you can during your internship.
Pero kumusta naman natin? Like,
Masaya siya.
masaya?
Yung favorite kong part is sometimes we get like company dinners. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, right? Like free lunch, free dinner. For real? Minsan may company events din kami where we volunteer. So, one time naging technicals ako.
Oh.
Nag-OBS ako. I handled the live stream.
Oh.
Diba? Back to technicals. So, masaya siya.
That's it for this episode. But before we end this episode, of course, we would like to thank our guest, Sir Jam and Ate Exten, who is currently an intern. And Sir Jam is our professor in CPE department. Ayun. So, also would like to thank, special thanks to iCare for using their venue earlier. Yeah, before this moment.
Oh, nasa iCare tayo kanina.
Yeah, we didn't notice, right?
Hindi napansin.
Yeah.
Ako, nandun pa rin tayo.
And of course, thank you to the CPE department for letting us use their CPE lab. So, yeah.
Hindi ko natatanda. Hinihintay kong tanong.
Ano?
Unpopular opinion. I watch anime English dubbed.